Hi guys, this is Mrs. Bell again. I'm gonna do the YouTube thing. Hi guys, this is Mrs. Bell. We're gonna go over consequences. So we did the rules and we're gonna go over the consequences because anything in life has consequences. It can be good or they can be not so good, or they can be comfortable consequences or they can be not so comfortable consequences. And so anytime you break one of the rules that I have, then there's going to be, a consequence to it. Anytime you do something good in here, anytime you say you make an amazing artwork and it wins a prize, that is a good consequence, and we want to go for those good consequences, not the negative ones, not the uncomfortable ones. But these are kind of uncomfortable to stop you from doing what you were doing. Okay, so the first thing, if I see that you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing, then I'm gonna tell you, okay? I'm gonna say, hey, we don't need to be doing that. That's not safe. That's not one of the rules. I expect you to stop doing that right away, okay? You don't have to tell me you're sorry, blah, 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 blah. I want you to stop doing it, okay? So just stop. That's what I expect. If it's an issue or something, then we might go in the hallway and talk about it, because when people start getting upset or they start yelling and their voice starts to get louder, it makes people kind of anxious. And so we want to keep this space calm and peaceful. So we might go outside and have a conversation about it. Doesn't mean you're in trouble, okay? It just means that maybe you need to take a break for a minute, okay? And you might stay a minute after class, okay? So like if you're throwing pencils and I ask you to stop, we're gonna go have a conversation about it, and you're gonna stay a minute after class, okay? That's the first level, okay? Second level is, if you're still doing it, say you're cussing or something, then you're gonna write me sentences, okay? Depending on the severity of it, okay? If it's something, then I can either give you 25 sentences, I'll give you 50 sentences, or I'll give you 100 sentences, okay? Because it's not fun. It's not fun to write sentences, and hopefully you'll remember next time not to say those curse words. Number 3, okay, if it keeps going on, you are gonna call your parent or your adult at home and let them know what happened. I'll dial the number, or you can dial the number, it doesn't matter to me, but you're gonna explain to your parent what's going on at school, because as a parent, I don't know what goes on at school all the time. So, if you're getting in trouble that consistently in my class, then you're gonna call home, okay? And explain why you keep doing whatever you're doing. If it's at that level, if it's at the level 3, then you're gonna have an after-school detention or a before-school detention, depending on what you're doing. And you're gonna write me an apology, or you're gonna write whoever it affected an apology. Number 4, this is the worst, and I don't expect you guys to do this, because this is a fun class. It's a fun class. You're gonna do things that you don't like necessarily, and things that are uncomfortable, but for the most part, this is a pretty fun class. I enjoy it. But if you choose to keep disobeying, okay, or you're being dangerous, say you're using one of the supplies in a really dangerous way, you're throwing them, you're breaking them, you are throwing chairs around the room, whatever, you're gonna go straight to the office. I'm not gonna have you in this classroom. So just remember, guys, this is your space. You are the artist. This is your studio, okay? You are welcome in here and everybody else is welcome in here. And I want this to be an awesome, amazing experience for everybody. It's not gonna be awesome, amazing all the time, because you're gonna do things that you don't like in here. But the great thing is you're gonna get to choose what you do in here. You get the choice. I've got centers for you. You're gonna get to choose what you wanna do in here. It's amazing. Okay, so you're gonna get a paper that looks like this. Boop. It's backwards, but that's okay. And you are going to sign it, and it says, I understand these rules and will follow them to the best of my ability. Okay, so you're gonna get your signature there, and then your adult at home is going to sign it. So it says, I, as the adult in this child's life, will work with said child to understand and behave appropriately in the art studio. So those are the rules and consequences. Okay, bye.